The moment we all been waiting for. Hey everyone, it's Michelle. Welcome back to Kirby and the Forgotten Lands, the Star-Crossed Worlds. Last time we have saved all of the stories, and this time it's time to go to the phone star. You can finally complete the crystal. Looks like we can finally seal up the Star of Darkness. Welcome to Star-Crossed World. Because of course things cannot be easy. The Star of Darkness actually awakens. Guess we were a little too late. But if we can maybe defeat it, things should maybe going back to normal. Let's go save those stars and defeat that Star of Darkness. Parastella Crystallis, Ganvel Meteon Alphalis. Sure was not expecting this, now don't we? A Star-Winged inversion of Facto Alphalis. And this is supposed to be the guy who sent those Galactus up, and you can see that he can use his moves from going into the from this crystal colored flowing and summoning crystals from his spear. There's actually lore about this guy, and some people did not exactly take it the right way, but after learning something about him, you may want to reconsider. And you may notice that his mannerisms are a bit different from Facto Elvis. Like, this guy is very much more aggressive. Like he look like he's hunched over a little bit, like he's all like he's attacking with rage, while Factor Elfless is a lot more elegant, like a lot more noble. Like he plays it smart, but this one is all aggressive. Hey, what are you doing, friend? Even his steel is different. And his chest as well. Instead of fluff, he has that on his... that on his, like a ribcage or something like that. Yeah, and he controls the energy from that. Yeah, he just darkened this entire platform. But like absorb the light from it. You don't want to get hit by this attack. I have actually read about this guy's okay, so I actually want to show what he's actually going to be doing. Like he's going to summon the meteors. Like once again, a trick that the Galactus can do. But what you want to do with this move, just stay at the edges or attack his attack the crystal surrounding him to cancel that attack. It does look cool though. And yeah, like I said his wings are star-shaped because he can fold his wings like a star, like here, like he's doing right here. Probably like, yeah, that was... yeah. What are you doing now? Guessing you're going to charge? Yeah, with the spear. Like trying to swipe it before you're using the fact that you can fly. They also need to share the eyes of the Galactus when they're having their... yeah, they share the same eyes. Okay, so yeah. And just like Factor Elfless, you can create portals in space-time, but of course the outer part of it looks different. And you don't exactly want to be in front of him when he processes lands in his spear, excuse me. Yeah, but of course, like Factor Elfless, he's very persistent. Yep, he enlarged himself to a giant size. Yeah, this is a really insane boss. And once you look at what he's doing, he summons Galactus. How did they manage to put the whole attack of the Galactals coming out? Well, how about him creating even more Galactals? Also, before, yes, I'm aware that because I'm using, like, because I'm full health, me having using the sword beams attacking him, I am aware that if you don't use that, you should attack the hands when he doesn't attack. And yes, he's quite insane. He's one to clobber us with a literally building. Yeah, that's what turning yourself giant can do to you. What's really interesting about Gandalf and Meteor and Elvis, what I really like, it's kind of funny, is that his figure does not exactly say much about him, like more that he's like some kind of legend, like more like that he's supposed to be, yes, this is supposed to be the guy that is like the Star of Darkness, and that Facto Elephant is actually could have been proving the Star of Darkness's existence. Okay, so finally using that tail of his. Okay, what are you doing? Yeah, yes, it's still stuck, so. Yep, once again, he's once again summoning a building. This is so ridiculous, but it's so cool at the same time. Like, he has all this power and he does this. Six Galactals now, eh? Oh, you're not doing that. Yeah, his attack keep going insane. Well, the more he does that, okay, now he. Yeah, now he has his hand stuck, and he's done. Except not really. There's still his soul left. Which is supposed, well, I should say more like his core, which is what we, what you saw like in his horns. What you have to do is destroy the shell before he gets a chance to do an insane attack. But just like the attack like before. Yeah, you see that he's charging so much power like together, but if you get too close, you'll launch that. Yeah, he does this. And then you have to do it all over again. He doesn't have much energy left to do this, because you see that his it becomes smaller and smaller. summoning Galactals. He doesn't have any money left, so just gonna finish him off now. Kirby! Wake up, Kirby! The stars! They're... Look! They're gathering in the sky. At least they're alright. I have this strange feeling that was I wrapped in the embrace of the starry's light in the distant past too? That might be why I was able to hear their voices. I hope the starries get to travel the universe and explore freely from now on. An absolute insane finale, isn't it? This was a fun time, especially Gandalf mating on Elflis. Really, just like this was just like the was such a great thing. It was just a great time at Gandalf mating on Elflis. I'm pushing now because of the defeat of Grenville, Matthew, and Elflis. We should be able to get his figure. And I actually do want to get that so you can actually read it on him, because it is kind of important. But you don't exactly need to do... In order to get Grenville, Matthew, and Elflis is very different from Facto Elflis and Chaos Elflis. There's a little difference there. that will be the end of that, so we can finally talk about that. See what kind of changes will happen. Another voice. That's the Star-Crossed Worlds thing, but we're still not done yet. There's still a lot we have to do. I'm not even kidding. There's still one last thing I need to do in order to get everything done, and that is, ironically, with the arena, because there's the star stuff, and thus yeah, there's a new tournament. There's an extra super decisive battle that goes beyond the Ultimate Cup Z. You can now enter the Ultimate Cup Z EX in the Colosseum. To enter the Ultimate Cup Z EX, visit the booth in front of the Colosseum. Good luck! No, seriously, good luck! I'm so glad the stars returned to their original forms and got to go back into space. I'm sure they're traveling through some distant corner of the universe now. I heard their voices from the sky as they left. They said, "Thank you." There's no telling what might happen when a giant meteor falls from the sky. But of course, once again, all eyes were on you, and just you saved the day, Kirby. Not only that, but you saved all the stars who fell from all over the worlds. That's amazing, and that's the Kirby we know and love. Okay, let's look at the stars here, but make it trade while you're here. So it's volume 2, and I want to see if I can get my hands on that, since it is in volume 2, I believe. Frustrate tree. Oh, there's a new one. The rivalry lives on. Rivals learn to survive in a new world. King Dedede was starving when he joined forces with the King of the Beasts. The Meta Knights, sensing the sinister will of something to the north, shook it off and became a protector of Worldly Town. Because if you remember that he had attempts with taking over his mind by Factor Elflis. Dedede was successful in getting his mind control. Meta Knight was not. Group nap time. Get room for one more? Of course. Maybe, we'll see. 3-3 started off napping in a neat row. But if you were to guess which one might push banana while the other bet with all his rolling around, who would it be? If you said Kirby, you win the nap game. See if they could birth, find out about that. So I want to see if I can go until I get myself Meteor Elflis. Okay, that's the one I don't have. Ah! There he is! Parastella Crystallis, Ganville Meteor Elflis. The legend of the meteor was considered a fantasy from ancient times. But with the discovery of IDF-86, which is Factor Elflis by the way, and the sinking of the islands, it seemed there might be some truth to the story. Just as the ancient researchers predicted, the evil meteor soared through space, determined to destroy the world. There's also one more figure I also want, which involves the spears, actually, since that's actually another one I want to make mention of. But I don't know if I have to do these EX thing in order to get that. Oh, we got this one. This Tort building, call him a boss building, is a member of the Tilting a boss family that's been made for the Forbidden Lands of territory. It is fierce and powerful and sends tons of concrete bullets flying. Concrete bullets, yes. That's the snowman. Oh, this is the wild mid-bosses. 3 of Popstar's mid-bosses have grown quite comfortable with the wild ways of this new world. Beast back. Maybe a bit too comfortable. Word is that they even wilder than the indigenous beast Florina, who is from the New World, sometimes finds their behavior off-putting. See, I hope I can get that. Okay, so that's in the spaces of New Worlds. Beastback boss statue. Want to get the snowman. I don't know if I have to do the thing in order to get that. Kind of like that's one I did not have. Crystal icicle, which we saw in the ice area, as well as for some metro terrain of the Blizzard Bridge. See what I get. Oh, this is the one we also know and got, so. Secret tires. Oh, this is the commemorative photo. The beast pack comes to play, animals all the way. Never mind the fact that Carol leads Leon along by the paw. What matters is that the commemorative photo inspires us to sing a certain theme, alright? All together now. Tra-la-la-la-la, you animals! Black flag, all kinds of stuff. It's not one I want. Crystal Karma cake. Slappy King! Bring more fruit and make it snappy! It might seem as though this king is just lazing around, but he's actually got a lot of his mind. Kings feels bad too, you know, about the stuff they did to develop these back in the day. Oh yeah, stirs up trouble. This king is considered a royal but brief apology. It's considering. Fixed ship, anchor, it's not what I'm getting. I'm not seeing what I need to get, because... no. I'm guessing it's really rare, and I didn't get enough. I also have, some... traits, EX figures, okay. I got this Kirby's house. Let's try one more try. No. That's bad. That's really bad. It involves the 2 spears of Factor Elfless and Meteon Elfless. There is actually one for there, and that's what I wanted to show, but I did not get it. Well, I will see you guys next time for when I'm going to do the EX tournament. Oh boy!